Hey guys, Curtis here. Tip of the day. We're here with a new tip of the day, and I just want to quickly go over a quick little warm-up exercise you can do. There's a lot of different variations you can do with this, but this is going to help you warm up, but also with your 8-ball patterns and finishing an 8-ball game. So I'll walk you through it, and I'll do it once. So what this does immediately is you're going to do the stripes and then the stripes. So what it does, there's like 3 things it does. And number 1, it teaches you how to finish off an area, come back to an area, and then the 8-ball, which happens a lot in pattern play. But the number 1 thing, the principle that this addresses is whenever you're faced with balls kind of in a line or close to each other, this is the subtle difference. You want to always try and start with or play for the ball that's the highest. Because if I stop this, then I'm on this. So let's say I see this mistake block. If I give myself ball in hand and I play this, now I got to play in the shape. So take the ball that's highest often when 2 balls are close to each other. It's the principle of don't play shape when you've already got it. So if I'm here and I basically stop it, I'm on this, then I'm on this, then I work my way back. So the way you set up this drill is 2 stripes on this. Basically, these are 1 diamond up and just below the 15. So that basically the 15 goes, this ball goes in both pockets. The key is that this ball in spots, these 2 are in a parallel line but below. So now, for you beginners, we're going to start with ball in hand. Now there's other ways you can do this by adding the last stripe. What I usually do is do a long straight shot to where I gotta stop it right here, and then I'm already on this ball. And what that works is every time I start with this drill, we can start here, I'm starting it with a nice long straight shot, which works on your stroke. But to start with for now, basically we're gonna stop it here. All our principles are going to remain the same. So now here, I'm going to play off here. So what my goal here is to play it so that when I make this, I'm coming towards this. This is a very subtle thing. What you don't want to do is give yourself an angle, but you got to come across here to play in the short. So I'm going to show you that in a sec to see if I can get this off. This is where a lot of you break down. So if I come up short, see that's perfect because now if I draw into here, I'm coming what's called down the line. And that is a very important point in your play. If you leave yourself over here, what's called blue, they gotta come here, and now they're coming across the line for here, and you're basically having much less area. So in this case, smooth. Watch the way it's going to come towards. It's coming towards the line. Now I didn't get into it quite enough. I would love to be straight on this. So I want it a little bit to come down here. Then I do stop, 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 and I'm out, right? That's okay. So you might have to reevaluate. In this case, I might have to take this and draw back over here, right? I'm allowed to do whatever. In this case, because I could take this and come back up to here. That is an option. I feel like I'm just going to take the 13, stay perfectly still. We talked about this in the last video, is I don't need to go too low. See? There, I overcome it. So I had 2 options. But I wanted here, because if I make here, then I'm automatically on here to get to here. Now, I have to play shape again. That's okay, same idea. Not too much all the time. Just make sure I get up there. Up here, cut this in, come towards here, okay? On a shot like this, what you want to do is visualize this going straight into the pocket. You don't want any high, you don't need any right, you don't need any left. It's natural, and it's going to come down towards. So I don't need any high or any right or left. This is all natural. Watch. See, and then it comes run out. You could, if you want, what I would recommend while you're warming up, if you're a B or C player, just do this side with the 8 ball. The 2 balls and the 8, 2 balls and the 8. And then you add the other side to it. The reason that this is very powerful is you're practicing a little 3 ball and out. And so you could do, like I said, is do these 3 balls and then the 8 ball. Do these 3 balls and the 8. Then you could add the other 3. But you could just do these 3 and the 8. And the way you want to do this to warm up is see how many, let's say you give yourself 20 minutes before league starts. You do that little drill and you see how many times you can finish it, meaning you make an 8 ball, that's 1 win. See how many wins you can get in 15, 20 minutes. But it's very important that you guys understand a few of those principles. That if there's 3 balls in a line and one's above it, that principle comes up a lot in this. So for example, watch this. You see this happen a lot. And I see this happen a lot. You know what I mean? You have something like this. It doesn't seem like much, but if you have a choice, you want to try and play for this one because it gives you more margin for error. If you play, for example, let's say it was like this, then it's even more important. If you're playing for this one first, and of course it can be done, but if you're on this one first, you can't help but be on it. You just automatically fall through and you're on it. Whereas if you play this one, if you punch it or if you hit it, things can go wrong. So there's a few little principles there. But I just wanted to show you that little 8-ball finisher drills. I have a bunch of 8-ball finisher drills. The reason I call them finisher drills is from a psychological standpoint, what happens is you use little drills. They teach you to sink the 8 and finish the game. And a lot of you guys at the end, you have ball in hand and you have an opportunity and you don't get out in that little finish. So what's gonna make you a better 8-ball player right now is not necessarily your ability to increase your EROs immediately. Your runouts will come. But when you have an opportunity to finish a game and it's within your grasp, if you can increase your percentages there, your winning percentages will go up and leave quite a bit. That's what I would highly recommend is you try and do what you can do at a higher clip than try and gain all these different, you can work on all the shots. But if you have an opportunity to finish, and how many times do you finish when you know that that's within your capabilities? That's what's going to get you to that next level in the short term, okay? So I'm going to come back with another tip, but that was the latest tip of the day. We have tons of these, so subscribe to the channel and you'll get many more. We're going to look to maybe do some interviews and stuff. We're going to expand the channel a bit. We're starting to get I'm getting a lot of people asking different things, so I'd like to maybe start to do a few interviews, things like that. But for sure, we're always going to maintain tip of the day because there's always something for someone. Thanks.